Welcome
to the Mommy and
Me Show!
Woo!
Welcome everyone to Fonseca, Mommy and Me Show. Today we're talking about Masters of the Universe movie.
Okay, so the movie, not the toy that inspired the cartoon show and the comic books.
No. We're talking about the new Masters of the Universe movie, aka He-Man.
Okay, now before we do that, did you know that your father and I, oh yes, the famous producer Fonseca, who also does Your Nerd Side and the producer of College, the Number 4 All podcast, that we used to run after school to watch He-Man?
Yes.
Loved it. What do you think about that both your parents were into this big muscle man?
I can tell you guys like men.
But he was a good soul. Now, wait, have you ever watched the cartoon before we talk about the movie?
Yes, my dad put it on sometimes.
Okay, and thoughts and opinions?
It's good, but
be honest. Everyone's asking.
it's a little boring. I would say it's a little bit slow, but I wish it was like a little bit faster. But that's it.
Agree. And at that time, it was amazing. It was something different, new imagination, because you guys have way too much. But let's talk about right now, in this year, this time frame of 2026, Masters of the Universe, the second live action movie.
Yes.
Did you watch the first one?
Yeah, it was like pretty bad now.
It was terrible. Yes, famous. And we had, did you notice, one of the actors who played He-Man was in the newer version?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, so what do you think of the movie?
The movie was great. I liked how they introduced the characters. Everyone has their own personality. Do you understand that?
I totally understand about their own different personalities. And do you feel that it mirrored the cartoon a little bit?
I think it did, but I think this one went a little bit darker, I would say.
Definitely you saw some murder that was happening, which never happened before. And also, this was a little bit different because we really saw Adam, aka He-Man, in his life on Earth, which is something that's totally new and different. What did you think about how they did that and how he kept telling everyone about Eternia?
I think I was smart. Maybe you shouldn't talk about Eternia because then people would maybe send him to a sane asylum, maybe.
To be honest, I thought the same thing. I'm like, dude, you're probably in foster care and they would have put you 5150, which is where they say you're a little cuckoo. So all that stuff would happen. But the interesting part is, did you notice how he was wearing the pink shirt?
Yes, that's what he usually wears in the cartoon when he's, what's his name? Adam.
Okay, but I was very confused. Okay, these are all spoilers now, people, so just get used to it. So in the movie, he has this big sweatshirt with a little kitty on it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts first before I go more into that?
That's fun.
No, it's fine, but the guy was pretty muscular.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't use two different actors, but I'm assuming he knew how to work out. And since he knew he was in charge of the sword, I would figure he'd be working out, doing martial arts, sword fencing classes, something.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, sorry, our producer wanted to interject here. Yes, Fonseca.
So Adam, through the series, was always known as slacking off and never doing his workouts. He didn't want to do anything. He was lazy. He relied on the sword. And he was always considered a wimp in the series. That's what they're trying to reflect on.
So we had an interjection. We're just talking about our opinions. We're just commenting on the movie. I understand that it's mirroring the real cartoon version of it. I'm just saying, how does someone get buff? You don't, unless that's in Eternia, everyone gets muscles. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, probably in Eternia where you can get really buff and powerful.
Okay, so that's just part of your DNA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had some pretty famous actors on there. So you said the personalities were great. Which character was your most, the one that's oh my God, I love this character?
I would say that Skeletor had a good actor.
Yeah.
He's very deep with his character.
Mr. Leto, who has been on Tron, he was also in one of the Marvel characters. So just amazing. And also DC playing the Joker. I think he's a wonderful actor who plays the parts precisely, but just some people just don't like who are not comic book readers don't realize what it is. Now, one thing I didn't realize is Skeletor's skin is poisonous, which makes total sense. And also, there is Adam kind of thinks like there's always some story, like not everyone's born bad. But Skeletor goes like, oh no, I'm born bad. That's who I am. What are your thoughts about that in the real world?
Yes, some people are just born bad. Like that's like what they are.
Okay.
I think that's true.
So, right, aka some really bad people throughout history.
Uh-huh.
So, question. So what part was your least favorite and favorite part? What are the two?
Favorite part? Maybe near like the end. And
Which part of the end there? That's a long ending.
I would say like the movie was good in general,
Okay.
but I don't have like a favorite part.
All right. And any worst part? Like something like, oh, that could have been a lot better.
No, not really.
Okay. So for me, the best part, come on, ladies, it has to be, hopefully you saw the second credit of She-Ra. Now, it wasn't the most powerful actress, but they didn't show the face. It could be someone else. Hopefully it wouldn't be as wimpy as the cartoon. Oh my gosh, She-Ra so... Like, I love, there was this one cell of She-Ra and He-Man. I'm like, oh, I'll find it later on. So expensive. Now it's going to be pretty much priceless. So sad about it. So that was my favorite part. I'm so glad your dad told me there was an extra. But the part that I didn't like was that I appreciate in the movie how everyone knew Adam was He-Man. It really didn't make sense because He-Man and Adam kind of look pretty much the same. You know, and then like here in the movie, they just feathered his skin more, have him like spray tan. Do you know what spray tan is?
Yeah.
Right? So they spray tan him and all this good stuff. But at the end, he runs back trying to change his outfit. Now, Gringer, the green tiger that talks, interesting, he doesn't get transformed when he goes, I have the power. What are your thoughts about that? That the tiger is himself, minus the armor.
I think it makes more sense than the Gringer just having also the power, because like it should just be like one person, not like a Gringer too.
I mean, it made sense how the movie talked about the universe has his power. That was one part I was a little bit surprised, but that's because Gringer, there were certain times he didn't have the power and he really had to show courage. And it was just a good example for kids to know, like, hey, if you have a lot of fear, sometimes you just have to face it, even if you feel powerless. So it just was an opportunity for other storytelling. I get it why they did it, right? Because of how they do the intro and stuff like that. Okay, my thoughts are, whenever I think about a movie, I think, should I not watch it, stream it, matinee, or pay the full price IMAX? I did matinee. So grateful for that. Thank God I found free parking. Also, if you ever are in San Francisco, do the Apple Cinema Theater. The screen, the sound's amazing. The seats are going to be better. But oh my God, it's a great theater if you need tickets because it sucks for food. But anyway, what are any final thoughts that you have about the Masters of the Universe? And do you think there's going to be a sequel?
Probably if the movie does really good or like does great in the box office, then there might be a sequel, but that's it.
Okay. All right. So Masters of the Universe, they have, I'm sure online, a Disney show for She-Ra. Don't forget She-Ra has that. And then your dad is buddies with Melanie, who's the original voice of She-Ra too. So you can see some of these famous actors at Comic-Con. Okay, I think that's your dad calling us to end the show.
Okay. Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye.